Alright, so today I'm just going to show a little bit of a project that I just finished up. It's a early 50s Ford truck frame, and I put a Crown Vic front end on it, and total cost involved rear 4-link setup. It's actually really nice. This is the first one I've ever done, and it's just amazing how it lines up almost perfectly to the Ford truck frame. Everything just mounts right up to it. I watched some videos to see how people were doing it, and just did my own version of what they were doing, and it turned out really nice. You can see the tubes, the original tubes out of the Crown Vic just weld into the new frame on the truck. Just a little bit of measuring, make sure I'm in the right place, so I used a hole saw to make the holes, welding them in. My alignment pins, holes on both sides. Those you have to drill out yourself to make it exactly where they need to go. You can see the sway bar mounts right up to the frame, but that, and I made the brackets that those are bolted to. I just used 1/4-inch steel. I had some plate laying around. Just traced it with some cardboard, that original plate, and just mirror imaged it. Made one for both sides, and then I made some gussets here on the outer to make it extra strong. It bolts in 3 places. So that's not going anywhere. So it's definitely something I recommend if you have a old Ford truck and you want a newer style suspension. It's all aluminum cradle for that Crown Vic front end, so it's pretty nice. And then on the back end, I just did a, as I said, it's a total cost involved 4-link setup. It's mostly bolt in. You could weld it in too. The customer here didn't want me to weld it to the frame, but the only thing that you have to weld is the brackets onto the rear housing. We used an 8-inch on this one. But just a little bit of measuring to make sure the brackets are welded in the right place. Set the pinion angle according to it, and everything else you just remove some of the old mounting points. Same with the front, you had to remove some of the cross member bracing up there, and then everything just bolts in. And just as a general info, for this whole job here, I have 21 hours into it. That's with cutting out the old rear suspension, mounting all the new, cutting off the old brackets on the housing where the spring perches would normally go, welding that bracket to it, and then fitting up, welding, and then that entire front end, making those plates, all that's 21 hours. So if you're interested in doing it, it's not too big of a project. Yeah, just wanted to make a small video on this and give some close-ups if anyone else is trying to do this and needed a little bit of help on knowing where things are going. Just put a comment down in the comment section if you have any questions, and I'll try to answer them. And thanks for watching.